Hey guys, how's it going? It's JTJudgment here, back again as always, and today I am bringing you guys a player review on the 82 rated non-informed version of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now before I get into this review guys, I want to give a massive shout out and a massive thank you to the boy that was kind enough to let me use his account to do this review. He had a bunch of players on there. He got in touch with me on Twitter, said, you know what JT, if you want to use my account to review these players, feel free. So I want to say a massive thank you to him. A link is going to be down below taking you to his YouTube channel. If you head on over there, dropped a subscription and said a massive thank you from me, because the reviews over the next couple of days are going to be supplied by him. So do that for me guys, that would be fantastic. Now going into my thoughts on the striker Aubameyang guys, I've got to say I really was surprised by how good this card was for me this year guys. Oh my days, I don't know what happened, why he was so goddamn good for me, but he really was a goal scoring machine, and as soon as he started, nobody could stop him. One of the games that I did play, I think he scored 6 goals for me, which is absolutely crazy, and the quality of goals that he did score for me as well were always top notch, and that's one of the things that I loved about him. You know, every goal that he scored pretty much was a good goal. You know, he wasn't one of the sort of players where I would just score scrappy goals, lucky goals, boring goals. Nobody wants to see that. You know, you want to score the goals where you can see the player doing a lot of damage, long shots from outside the box, you know, just embarrassing your opponent's entire team all the time. That's what you want to see. That's how I have fun with the game, you know, and Aubameyang ticked all of those boxes for me. You know guys, you're going to see from the goals, just embarrassing entire defenses with his pace. Even though he's got 95 pace on the card though guys, I'll come into his positives and negatives guys. His pace was good for me, don't get me wrong, he does have 95 pace on the card, but there's going to be multiple examples in the goals. There is plenty of space for him to break free, and he has plenty of time to hit his top sprint speed, but the defenders that I come up against still easily catch up to him, and I'm talking about centre-backs with just over 70 pace, which in my opinion is just wrong. You know, a lot of people have come to me saying, JT, why don't you like pace in this year's Ultimate Team? What I mean is, what is the point in having a pace stat on cards if a player with 90 pace can get caught up so damn easily to a defender with just over 70 or just under 70? You know, with the player with 90 pace, if they've got enough time to hit their top sprint speed, then in my opinion, unless the defender in question themselves has close to the pace, the striker or the player in question who has high pace, you know, the pace is equal, then I don't think they should be catching up to them. But that's just my opinion on pace in this game. I'm just not a fan of how pace works, you know, but let me know in the comment section down below guys your thoughts on that. Going into the other positives that I did find is dribbling and ball control was a very nice surprise. Now dribbling in this game is something that I found to be a consistent bad thing. No matter, there's been a very small amount of players that I've used guys that dribbling has been fantastic for. Now judging Aubameyang from his dribbling stats in game and on the card, I was not really expecting much, you know, but he felt like one of the top dribblers that I've used in this game. I don't know why he was as good as he was for me. I was using him exactly the same as I have other players who had better dribbling, and he was nearly just as good as them. So I gotta say, dribbling with Aubameyang was fantastic. His shooting for me with either foot was absolutely ridiculous. Now he is a right-footed player with 3-star weak foot, but honestly guys, from the goals that I scored, if I didn't know he had a 3-star weak foot and I didn't know he was only right-footed, I could not be able to tell what foot he was. You know, he was just as good on his left as he was with his right, finishing inside the box. Off the top of my head guys, I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember a single chance he missed with his weak foot. It was that good. So I gotta say, he does not feel like a 3-star, he feels like a 5-star. And then moving into the skills guys, skills is always a meh factor to comment about, because there's a lot of people out there that don't use skills and a lot of people that do. 3-star skills is directly in the middle. I personally don't mind having strikers with only 3-star skills, because I'm not the most you know, prolific skiller in the game. If a player can do a roulette and a ball roll, then I'm more than happy to use them. So it's all about personal preference there guys. If you're not a skiller, good enough. If you are a skiller, then obviously Aubameyang is somebody somebody that you're going to need to think about buying for that. But when it comes to players like Aubameyang, guys, let's be honest, skills are not going to be one of the things you're going to be wanting to do first. His positioning for me was fantastic as well. He was always making runs and he was always getting himself into positions to do damage. And on top of that, guys, he does have the perfect work rates that you want to see in a striker, high attacking and low defensive. So when it comes down to it, guys, I thought this card was absolutely ridiculous. You know, the only weakness that I need to mention with this card that I found is that his passing for me was very inconsistent. You know, he did give the ball away in multiple situations where honestly a non-rare bronze should have done half decently in, so that was a kind of slightly frustrating fact for him giving the ball away on situations where he shouldn't have. But when you consider everything else that he brings to the game, listen to this, guys, everything that I say here is in one player, okay? Aubameyang possesses all of these: pace, dribbling, fantastic shooting on either foot, fantastic dribbling and ball control, great positioning, perfect work rates for the position that you're going to be playing in, which is a striker. He's also got very, very good strength as well, guys. Aubameyang showed very good strength. He was keeping the ball from a lot of defenders that probably should have taken the ball off him, always staying on his feet, and it really, really did make me enjoy using him that much more. So it's self-explanatory, guys. Off of everything that I've said in this video, the rating that I have given him of a 9.9 out of 10, this boy was so freaking close to being perfect. Unfortunately, his passing did let him down, but for everything you're looking for in a striker, I gotta say, for his current price of about 40,000 coins, I think it is, that, in my opinion, is an absolute bloody bargain. And that's going to wrap up my Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang review, guys. If this did help you decide whether or not to purchase him for yourself, or you just enjoyed it, then a like would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more reviews to come very soon, and as always from me, please take care, guys, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.